In this video we're going to be checking out the top 5 best video cameras in this year. I made this list based on products' features, consumers' reviews, online popularity, brand reputation, prices and more. I've included options for every type of consumer. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description down below. Okay, so let's get to the video. Number 1, GoPro Hero 5 Black. The GoPro Hero 5's conservative size makes it by a long shot the best camcorder for movement. The incentive here is practically incredible as, at a generally ease, you get a camcorder that is stacked with highlights, is anything but difficult to utilize, solid, waterproof, and catches extraordinary sound and pictures. While GoPro cameras are customarily thought of as having a place in the domain of surfers, mountain bikers and other experienced sports lovers, on account of the organization's commitment to steady improvement, this smaller than normal monster can really fulfill anybody's camcorder needs. What's more, regardless of whether you're not going to bring this camera down the inclines or into the ocean, you will even now profit by the highlights that make it a most loved for dynamic individuals. The strength control is best in class, the camera is amazingly solid and waterproof, and a scope of mounts implies you can get inventive with your camera points. You'll be surrendering optical zoom with this camera, however something else. The GoPro Hero 5 goes head to head with huge numbers of the best camcorders out there with 4K capacity, the capacity to shoot 30 frames per second in typical mode and up to 120 FPS in moderate movement mode, 12 MP photograph catch capacity, a posterior lit-up picture sensor that catches top-quality sharp pictures in helpless lighting, a microSD space, and around 2 hours of battery life running at 1080p at 50 FPS. On head of that, you get a lot of treats. Remembering worked for Wi-Fi and GPS, contact screen controls and altering, circle recording, time-pass photograph catch, and voice control that lets you just talk your orders to the camera to let loose your hands. To finish everything off, it has 3 underlying mics and programming that consolidates the best of what every one of them catches to give genuinely noteworthy sound. This at an astonishingly low cost also makes it the camcorder to beat. Number 2, KickTech Video Camera Full HD. While the GoPro Hero 5 gives you most extreme highlights easily, this spending camcorder by KickTech is ideal for the individuals who needn't bother with all the fancy odds and ends of that model yet at the same time need a strong little camcorder for a large portion of the price. The camera can catch full HD video at 15 FPS, with a 24 MP CMOS picture sensor. It has a 3.0-inch screen that turns 270 degrees. Lights incorporate enemy of shaking in addition to face and grin acknowledgement, and it has a 16x advanced zoom. Past that, we like this camera since its little, lightweight size methods you can slip it in your pocket, yet the flip-out screen gives you a liberal 3-inch show, which trumps even the GoPro. One of the better time highlights of this spending magnificence is that on the off chance that you interface the camera to your PC by means of USB link and use it as a webcam. Notwithstanding its underlying front LED light, you can likewise connect an outer light, in spite of the fact that you won't have the option to do likewise with an outside mic, which is a disgrace on the grounds that the sound quality on Chronicles made with this camera normal, best case scenario. Number 3, Panasonic Lumix FC84K Digital Camera. This Panasonic force to be reckoned with is one of the best moderate cameras with a 16x optical long-range focal point, making it the best camcorder for sports shooting. It can likewise shoot both photographs and video in 4K, and it even permits you to shoot video and afterward pick an actually shot from the flood of pictures to keep. Its burst mode can catch 30 FPS in 4K, which is an entirely amazing accomplishment. The camera has a pleasant hand feel too, with a knockout hold underneath the screen button. Adding to this present camera's worth is inherent Wi-Fi, a delicate sensor that considers amazing low light shots utilizing around an ISO of 6400, a center stacking highlight that lets you modify center or profundity of field after you shoot, both an optical and computerized viewfinder, and the capacity to utilize an assortment of impacts and channels including expressive, retro, silky monochrome, impressive art, toy pop, bleach bypass, miniature effect, and some more. Number 4, Yahoo Camcorder Video Camera. In case you're simply venturing into the camcorder game, this choice may be a decent spot to begin. While it won't give you the most excellent video transfers, it accompanies a store of additional items including a case, separable wide-edge focal point, a hood to diminish glare, a distant, 2 battery-powered batteries, HDMI and 3.5mm links, and a separable blast-style mic. The camcorder likewise has some top-of-the-line includes that are amazing to discover in an under $200 camera, including night vision, a movement sensor that will begin recording when something moves over the frame, and a flip-out viewfinder that additionally lets you explore the camera's straightforward menu framework by contact. It additionally has a Sony sensor, which helps a piece while thinking about a buy from a generally obscure brand. Number 5 Canon Vixia HFR800 Portable Video Camera. This Canon flaunts a 57x zoom, however it's essential to comprehend that 25x of that is an advanced zoom. In any case, that leaves you with an insane 32x optical zoom, which should let you get very close with practically any subject. It can likewise be set to catch contribution to the MP4 design at 35 fps, which not just permits it to take extremely top-notch recordings yet additionally makes it great in the event that you need to transfer your recordings to YouTube or other well-known video destinations without changing over it. With regards to working the camera, alternatives are natural and straightforward, and the flip-out LCD touchscreen gets excellent grades for its perceivability, even in splendid light. Another fascinating stand-separated element of this camera is something Canon calls feature priority mode, which can address excessively splendid foundations so you can catch more subtleties. Like or subscribe the channel and tell us which product caught your eye in the comments below.